As much as I personally don't mind sub-HD resolutions, well, despite, you know, YouTube having a pretty poor way of handling 480p, seriously, less than 1 megabit per second video bit rate? What were you thinking, Google? And of course, going on a little tangent there kills my train of thought, because that's just how my mind works. Yeah, I just honestly really love to be able to bring a full gunfire, full HD experience in everything. I'll leave that stash alone. I'm a little worried here because usually there are a few bloodsuckers hanging out around here. And of course the way the footsteps are sounding to me right now, you're sounding like they're, you know, somebody creepily sneaking up behind me. It's getting me even more paranoid. Just like in the S.T.A.L.K.E.R walkthrough I did. Pulling tree? Why not? That's stashed there. Carrying enough stuff right now. I can stand to skip a couple stashes. Besides, there's one on the other end of this tunnel. I'm not really bothering to sprint here because I know I just run out of stamina pretty quick. I forgot to sell some 5.45mm ammo too. I'm being a little extra quiet here because I'm just kind of taking in the atmosphere. Ah, that's right. If I remember right, there's actually invisible walls hanging around here. I don't remember if anyone was ever really able to explore the Twilight Zone of the Wild Territory map. It's a shame too because, well, I'm not going to do any really in-depth stuff here because I've already spent a lot of session time on, you know, exploring some of it. Yeah, it's a shame it hasn't really been explored, to my knowledge, because it definitely looks very interesting. Or some very obvious, you weren't actually meant to go here, things like these train tracks just suddenly stopping without any real logic behind their stopping. At least not from this distance. Maybe if I got closer there'd be buffers or something there. But I suppose for such things I'll just have to wait for Lost Alpha. Since from what I understand they expand a lot of the maps to larger sizes in addition to adding a whole bunch of stuff that was cut initially. Okay, so that's a lot more zombies than are usually here, from what I remember. Come on, hitting a slow-moving target should not be this hard. There we go, that's much better. Some cheap artifacts along the way. Droplets, what are those again? Ah, radiation reducing. Suppose I better keep that bolt out. Just... Yeah. That can happen. It seems the shader effects that these fire anomalies usually have been disabled. It's fine, honestly. It makes the game a bit more difficult and unpredictable, like the zone should be. Oh, it's just a regular 74. Alright. At first it looked kind of like it had a scope or something. Whoa! Of course, right at the end I end up messing up. Alright then. Should be clear. What do we got for artifacts again? Spring Impact, bunch of anti-rads. Sakharov should pay a fairly decent sum of money for it, even though artifacts aren't worth as much as they are in vanilla. Got your pistol back, by the way. Let's try to take these guys out from a distance. Well, he literally ate that bullet. So did he. Well, at least they're not like the other kind of zombies. I don't have to worry about them getting back up. There's a stash over... Yes, right up that hill. You know, it's strange. I always remembered the grass having more of an effect on rendering than this. Rendering speed, that is. But it's nice to actually see some foliage in the zone. It also basically tells me that the, you know, the reformatting did a lot more to help this computer than I thought it did. The explanation behind that is I was playing some Team Fortress 2 and it still did a whole lot of senseless dropping frames to single digits at times. But I guess that's pretty much, you know, just how the Source engine works, since Valve ruined it by updating everything to 2007 in a sloppy manner. And I'm sorry, but there's no other way to explain it. It is true, really, because every game that's been updated to Source 2007 that wasn't built on it initially has been 12 kinds of buggy, 12 kinds of slow, and 12 kinds of broken. Looking at you, Half-Life 2, with your lack of light maps for non-HDR. See this bus? Yes, this is an added bus, but it's not drivable. Shame. Again, what use would a drivable vehicle out this way be anyway? None, honestly. Once again, a whole lot of nicely detailed, wide open area here that's just kind of blocked off in vanilla because the level changer way back there. Now, I'd understand if they put the level changer, like, right here in vanilla, because it allows you to go far enough out without seeing seeing the end of the map. I don't know, it's just... You know, the fan base for S.T.A.L.K.E.R is a patient one. One that was willing to wait 7 years for the game to be made. One that's very willing to wait what, 5, 6 years for Lost Alpha? It's not like some walking without any action would have caused any harm to the game's popularity. Ah, the helicopter's already here. Or does the helicopter always take off as soon as you get into Yantar? Despite over 230 hours clocked in, I honestly don't remember. But I do have to say, Yantar is looking pretty nice here in a Priboi story version. You know, all this foliage and such popping up. And I'm definitely liking how I'm actually able to hear the music in this session, whereas I couldn't in previous ones. That's a scientist. I don't... Yeah, I'm not gonna shoot the scientist. I'm wondering if these zombifieds that I'm seeing on the radar here are... Whoa! Well, there's certainly one up there. There's one... Okay, they're just hiding. I see. But what I was wondering initially was if they were in that hole, lay on the ground and convulse until they fully restore health somehow. Ah, Duty's protecting the area. Not doing a good job, since this guy's out here on the front lines. Well, that's some useful information. Hello? Hello? Yeah, a little bit of clipping there, but again, from my understanding, built before the SDK was released, so give them some leeway. Hello? I'd honestly have to say this is one of my favorite tracks of the game's soundtrack. As synthesized as it is, I always kind of have a soft spot musically for things that sound, you know, orchestra related. I'm gonna struggle as usual to try to explain it in a reasonable, understandable manner. Hello? Yeah, the only downside of this game, or this level's soundtrack is, well, the sudden stop. Or at least it kind of feels like a sudden stop. I think I've looted everything around here well enough. Now, from what I understand, Sakharov's prices for weapons are terrible in this mod, but hey, it's not like I paid for this LR300 here. Hello. What's in the stash box? Nothing. That's right, it's a player stash. Well, I don't think I'll be doing any more jobs for right this second. Let's just get rid of these other artifacts. Relatively decent price, I suppose. So, next objective, I assume, is to go into the old X-16 factory. Seems to only be 2 duty soldiers around here. Certainly use a bit more protection. I think I should have changed my loadout a bit more than this. Oops, let's equip this plus 30 chemical burn artifact. That's honestly that's a really good trade-off for it. You know, just bringing him a fireball artifact. And again, it's not like there are too many chemical anomalies in this game. Not that I can remember. There's that one down in the Agroprom Underground, but that's a long time earlier than this. I don't suppose any of these vehicles would be drivable. Then again, this is a small area, so it wouldn't matter. Now, did I have a... That's there. Ah, yes. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? I don't remember that noise. It's just popping up out of nowhere. Snork? Okay, calm me down. I think that's actually just a snork. Every sound sounds brand new with this new audio. Shit. See, back 9 is not alone. So I do have a quest to kill this guy for reasons I don't remember, but how to go about it? I don't have any explosives to set down next to him. Kill a stalker named Back 9. Perhaps I'll just leave him there. Let's, for the time being at least, see if a blowout or zombified attack or anything comes up. Perhaps that will take care of him, without having to worry about getting any more loners angry or killed in the process.